and Desert Shoe. Yep, so we're going to hand over to those guys up in the casting desk, and they'll be bringing you through to Champ Select for the first All-Stars game. Give it up for the guys on the casting desk. Give it up for the guys on the stage. This is the first All-Stars game of the NUEL Live.
Thank you very much, guys. I'm so happy to be here. This is going to be great. My name is Synergy. This is Desert Shoe. We are bringing you the 2015 NUEL All-Stars. Get hyped, guys. This is going to be amazing. We're going to be bouncing into Champ Select very soon. Desert Shoe, how are you feeling about this?
Absolutely hyped. I think that's the key word that's going on today. You're going to hear it an awful lot throughout the day is hype. This is absolutely huge for the NUEL. Like I say, our first community event, and everyone's so happy to be here.
Oh, I know, man. You just going around, feeling the atmosphere. We've been here yesterday setting up, and the hype's been slowly building. This is where it starts to get real. This is where we start to get some games on stage. We've got our national championships obviously later. That is sort of the pinnacle of the day, the crowning glory of it all. This is going to be important, though. Bro and Bolton are going to be behind their teams. They're going to be trying to whip them into shape. They don't want to lose this. There's a lot of pride on the line as we are going to be bouncing into Champ Select. Is there anything we're expecting to see here? I mean, it is an All-Star, so we're not entirely sure.
Well, Roy Sauce did promise he'd be playing Thresh, and every single time his flash came off cooldown, he would be going for the flash grab.
Yeah.
So I would love to see that. I'm trying to hold him to it. I've been down and spoke to him and said, you best be holding true to that promise, or I'm going to be very disappointed in you.
I mean, I hope they don't ban away Thresh. It would be, you know, a nice thing to see. Roy Sauce obviously famous on that champion in the NUEL. And no, guys, come on. Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, not going to see Roy Sauce on Thresh, but you know,
Blitzcrank?
maybe we're going to throw it over to a bit, even Nautus, Blitzcrank Nautus. Maybe he's going to stick with that hooking theme. That would be fantastic. Best hooks in the NUEL, you might say. And interesting bans coming through on the side of Bro. We've got Bran, Rammus, and Ori. Nice bans. That's spelling out Bro. Good job, guys. There. Ooh, I mean, Bran, Rammus, Oriana could be actually quite a deadly combo if, you know, with the speed. So maybe these are tactical bans.
I suppose if Sutka plays it, or if Kozak plays it as well, then yes, they are going to be good bans. But as it stands, like he was saying on the analyst desk, you just don't know what you're going to see today. It could literally be anything that comes out. I'm expecting to see some really crazy. Exactly.
Yeah, I hope we see a Poppy
Poppy
today.
got comp to carry.
Teemo, Poppy. Ooh, someone's got to play Teemo. And it's going to be the first pick Blitzcrank. Roy Sauce on. I'm assuming this is for Roy Sauce, but this is going to be great.
In before it's Jungle Blitzcrank.
Ooh, why not mid-lane?
You just don't know what you're going to see.
We don't know at all. And I think that's the beauty of this All-Stars game is we really don't know what we're going to see. We could throw it back to Season 2 comp, Season 1 comp. Teleport Ash mid, you know, throw that arrow, enchanted crystal arrow down the lane, teleport to a minion, and suddenly like, oh no, where have I been stunned from? And there's an Ash on top of me. And I don't know, maybe we can see something like that. That'd be pretty cool. They are hovering Annie right now. Very meta pick, actually.
It is actually quite surprising. So not so surprising, I should say, as well. And Nunu, too. Two very supportive champions. They're going for a hyper carry, maybe?
Ooh, maybe. Ooh. I'm assuming that's going to be Nunu in the jungle. Nunu right now is in a pretty good state, but yeah, as you said, they're probably going to want to run a hyper carry with that, something like Kog'Maw, maybe a Jinx or a Caitlyn. Typically, we see it in the LCS for fast pushing style comps, where you want to try and aggressively take towers. It gives you an even bigger late game with these champions that already shred tanks. With the tank meta right now, you kind of need that late game scaling in order to kill something like a Mundo, something like a Sejuani in that late game, where they're so tanky. So we have got a Lee Sin lock in. You know, is this Insect Junior?
Quite possibly.
I hope so. I hope it's Insect Junior.
Repping Gold 3. This could be the one that we see coming out.
Yes.
We've spoke about before in previous weeks about Lee Sin.
Yeah.
We repeat it all the time. Is that he's one of those champions that's very high skill cap, and if you're good on him, then you are an absolute god. And we could see some surprises. Yeah, and
we're also going to have Ahri locked in as well. Pretty standard pick in the mid lane. She's high mobility mage / assassin. I say assassin. Running. Okay.
It's early. It's too early to say, but I'm hopeful.
It's quite likely to be changed, but unless it's a mid lane Annie, I mean, cleanse against the mid lane Annie could be quite useful. You know,
or they could just be very scared of that Annie flash engage.
Maybe he's worried about the Nunu slow. It's got to be the Nunu slow, man.
So OP.
Yeah. So. Looking at the team comp, I mean, I say we look at the team comps as they're rounding out. We could expect anything, of course, but maybe we're probably saying for Carly Bay Jeps here, fantastic names. The Bay bot. This is the Bay Life bot lane.
The Bay
Life bot lane.
The Bay lane.
Yeah. Probably going to want to pick up something like the Caitlyn, maybe Jinx as well. Or Jinx. Over in the Gangplank. Gangplank would be fantastic. You know, throwback to Bank Plank, you know. Shame with rest in peace Philostone and all that, but there is still Avarice Blade, so it is going to lock in the Gangplank. That's fantastic to see. Crit Plank, Do you think? Oh, maybe a quick flank.
I remember the days of seeing a Gangplank who got so far ahead, he would literally one-shot an Ash from full health to nothing with a crit on his Q. It was insane damage.
The
Poppy as well. The Poppy's in.
Yeah. That's going to be. I'm assuming we're going to see Pilar Rice on this Poppy. We've seen Vizichachi play it in the LCS actually, and it's not quite the troll pick it used to be.
Is this going to be Pilar Tachi in the top lane?
Ooh, maybe. Pilar Chachi. You might have to change your name after this one, man. Hope you've got some IP.
He's already changed it about 3 times.
Oh, I know.
Last
He said he changed his name specifically for the event, so
yeah.
Interesting. Commitment, I like it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we've seen Poppy rise to popularity a lot. It's in certain lane matchups. I feel like this is kind of more for show. I think he might be showboating a little bit, you know. But it's going to be a Kalista lock-in. Yeah. Now, in all seriousness, I actually really like Bro's team comp here. They have a lot of damage, a lot of engage potential with that, you know, throw Blitzcrank the Ballista lane. We've seen Aframu and Doublelift pull this off in the LCS so well. As the last, you know, Tarek.
What about Teemo?
Yeah, guys, come on, guys. Teemo, please. Support. Ooh. I mean, okay, it's Annie Sports. They do still need a top. Oh, it's going to be Annie mid.
It's got to be Annie mid.
Annie mid, yeah, definitely. Unless they put Jungle Annie. What do you think? What do you think the benefits of Jungle Annie? A lot of stuns.
You have the one stun when you first walk into the lane.
I feel like I'm looking a bit too far into this one.
You're looking a little bit too trolly as well. I can't take you too seriously.
Sorry, man. You know, I've been trying to. It's so exciting being here. There's such a good atmosphere already, and these team comps are shaping up nicely. We've got some great picks, and I'm hoping they can pull that Ballista off. You know,
I like the heavy CC comp though on Bolton's side.
Yeah, they've got a lot of slows, and there's a lot of AoE actually. You know, if you lock someone down with the flash tibbers, or even a Leona stun followed by a tibbers. If we maybe see a full AP Nunu or something, that layered ultimate on top, I could see Bro's team getting one shot here.
I mean, it's going to be interesting because they've kind of gone slightly serious in this last pick off field as well.
Yeah.
Because the Kalista, everyone knows what a pain she is when she gets at the fence. She's jumping around your team like crazy. You've got the engage from the Annie, then you've also got the lockdown that follows up from Leona, and that's more than enough time to be able to blow her up.
Yeah.
Hopefully with one shot from a crit flank, but we'll have to wait and see how he builds that. And it actually looks like mid Gangplank.
Oh, it's going to be a mid Gangplank and a top lane Annie. Going to be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how well Annie is going to do against a Poppy, actually. Aggressively tower diving could, you know, Poppy does a lot of damage, you know, once a Trinity Force is complete, she's a real terror in the game. And sitting on, she'd probably like to go full damage as well. And unless Annie goes, like, tanky, which is, she might get a Rod of Ages, something like that. Yeah. We typically see that on, I say mid lane Annie, my experience of top lane Annie is
it's limited.
Having said that, with that high auto attack, I think it's 625 auto attack range, she can harass very well. And given she's not going to have a lot of AD, Poppy's passive isn't necessarily going to take much of effect. So we could see Annie poking this Poppy down the lane quite a lot. And also Poppy doesn't have TP, so if she gets pushed out of lane, Annie could quite well get control here.
Absolutely, and I'm really excited because Roysource has still got his grab champion.
Yeah.
He wanted that hook champion, and he's got it. So
he gave us what we wanted.
Absolutely, he's still got to be flash grabbing all game long. He's got to stay true to the promise. Absolutely.
Does this mean he has to flash on pad though?
I said to him, I struck him a deal and said, okay, you can save the first flash.
First available opportunity.
At Invade, okay. So I'd expect an Invade to come out because he wants to use it as soon as possible.
That's a good point, actually. What do we think the Invades are likely to be here? I mean, on the side of Bolton, they have a lot of slows and actually quite a lot of damage with Leona Graves, that level 1. If you skill up Zenith Blade and can hit, say, 3 to 4 people, followed by an instant box shot, that's a lot of damage across the team. Possibly coupled with an Annie stun, they have quite a scary level 1.
They do, but I'm pretty sure Roy's going to throw caution to the wind and really go for it. He's got a crowd to please, after all.
Of course, yeah. And, you know, maybe a blind hook over Dragon Wall, even better. Maybe a bit risky, though.
Maybe, but that's what All-Stars is for.
Yeah, this is the time where you can do whatever you want. Go absolutely ham. There isn't much on the line, although I'm sure Bro and Bolton are going to disagree with me on this, and everything is on the line in this match. And these team comps...
It's pride in the office, I think.
Pride in the office, definitely.
Bragging
rights, going to go back to Ireland and say, I won NUEL All-Stars. This is my time.
I mean, he seemed pretty happy, Brody. He stood behind them, he was clapping, he was very, very pleased with the comp they'd picked out.
They got Blitzcrank, man.
I think both comps are fantastic.
Both teams looking pretty... There's a healthy mix of fun and also a bit of seriousness in there as well.
Yeah, you can sit there and laugh and go, haha, that's a really cool pick, but actually it kind of works.
Yeah.
So definitely. As it stands, well... have to see how it stacks up.
Yeah, no. I was trying to see if the bans on this Bolton side actually spelled out anything, and it was just TGS. Unfortunately, maybe not quite the initiative that Bro's team had.
Unfortunately not. I wonder actually as well if they'll stay true to spelling out Bro bans, or if they'll go for some more serious ones next term.
Well, it's going to depend if they take the win, I would assume. You know, if they get ahead, they might be feeling a bit confident in this one and think, you know, we can spell out our leader. I'm going to call that our leader's ban. So
the leader ban.
I am interested to see how this mid lane gangplank works out against Ari. I mean, his harass is pretty strong, and we used to see it quite commonly back in Season 2. And just spamming that parlay, and if you obviously kill a minion with it, it gives you some mana back. So
absolutely.
Probably going to maybe see an early tier followed by, I'm assuming, maybe crit blank, but could also go very tanky as well. We saw, I believe it was back in the LCK or All-Stars last year, we saw Flame, I think it was, Impact, sorry, on that gang. He actually got a pentakill on Gangplank. A pentakill in this game, man, could be pretty hype.
Absolutely, and that's the dream we all want to see today, isn't it? Everyone wants to see a pentakill.
Level 1 pentakill, man. Imagine.
That's hopeful. Wishful thinking, but...
Hey, I think I'm the optimist on this.
I'll entertain you for a couple of minutes.
Okay, as we have just about bounced into the game, these two teams duking it out for pride. Let's hear some noise, guys. So we do see 5-man stacks actually from both teams. So, yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, got it. Yeah, we're back. We're back, guys. Okay, so the 5-man stack. Seeing in this push, they're going to see this one. We're going to have a lot of action, Derry.
And it's down already. The AoE comes across. Roysource goes quite low already. Seren's right in the face of it there. But the first blood goes across to missile back on the Nunu as well. Everyone's falling down across the map now as well. Gangplank has fallen down too. They're still pushing forwards here. Bro's team are really trying to push and get a couple more kills out of this.
The charm lands!
Charm lands, but they're not going to follow in. They're aware of how tanky that Leona is, and they'll take a kill each from that one.
Yeah, that's a perfect start for what we wanted to see. Lots of action, and the kills going over to Nunu. Maybe not ideal, but certainly going to help him out. He's going to go back. Sitting on 400 gold, actually. He's going to get himself probably he's gone for the health push, actually. I'm assuming we're going to see a Cinderhulk here from Nunu. It's a very, very strong item in the current patch. Sitting on that 2-item spike of Cinderhulk and Warmogs, you have so much health, so much regen. Nunu's going to be unkillable, and you don't want to get into a tussle with him level 1 when he's got that extra health.
Absolutely. I mean, he's playing the bot Nunu skin as well, so...
I'm expecting a lot of laughs from this Nunu.
All game long. Here we go. And the start. Nothing special scary. No lane swaps for us to deal with, or for each team to have to try and deal with. It should be quite a nice straight up 2v2 in that bot lane, actually. I'm kind of interested to see how this works out, because you've got two very...
aggressive.
Aggressive, all-in champions. You've got Leona going off to get the stuns down, lots of free damage for Carly Bay Japson, and you've also got the grabs off Blitz, which is going to be interesting to see.
And actually interesting to note the number of summoners burnt in that level 1. On the side of Bro, there was no flashes burnt at all. Only the ignite from
he's already gone in for it as well, but they're not going to get it down though. Lana they're doing the job and keeping Maudley Beast away with that instant stun, and well, it begins already.
Roysource, you have a legend to live up to here, my friend. Keep it up. But actually, the trade not going too well for them in the end, even with that flash grab. Carly Bay Jepson takes a little bit of damage, but Maudley Beast chunked actually pretty hard. Worth noting though that Carly Bay Jepson does not have his healer. So actually the all-in could be very, very significant. The next time that hooks off cooldown, you see Roysource positioning very aggressively in this lane.
I want to wait for the level 2 to come from one of these two teams, and I imagine whoever hits it first will go in, and it probably will go over to Bro's team first, because they have got the mini-map.
There's the level 2.
And there it goes. The grab needs to come down. A nice instant stun. Well, they really want the ADK for this one. Has to flash. Lana Bell Day still has the flash there as well. Chooses not to obviously use that one to get away. She's going to be okay, but still, flash in that bot lane now.
Flash burn. And crucially, Morbidly a Beast on this Kalista sitting on both of his summoner spells, so they're looking very, very good should the all-in come. Meanwhile, this Gangplank is doing a lot of damage here to Coxes, just harassing him down. He was also started the flask. He's got so much sustain. As the engagement comes on Morbidly a Beast.
Morbidly a Beast. The damage comes down. The ignite goes down too. They've still got the flash up. Doesn't have to use it there. Not enough damage coming down to get the kill. But this bot lane is where the action's at right now.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And
the blast! Is it going to be fast? Let's go across. The kill comes in from the bot lane. Maudley a Beast getting that kill. Well played, Roy there. Fantastic.
You can't give this guy opportunities to hook, man. He's just hooking left, right, and center. Salamander in this top lane, though, doing a very good job of trading with PLRs. I don't think he can really engage onto this Annie right now. He's just taking a little bit too much poke.
Oh, another again! Womanly Beast getting another kill here, surely. Flashes away, doesn't. Oh, nice! Gets it off! Wow. Fantastic flash there to pick up that kill. Oh, what a bot lane battle.
This is going to be exciting. 201 on this Kalista already. And how much? She's sitting on 1,100 gold right now. Can go back and get her pickaxe. Meanwhile, actually, Roysaur's sitting on he's just purchased mobility boots. Roaming Blitzcrank. He's made such an impact in this bot lane already. He's got to make an impact on others now as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if he keeps making exciting plays like that, then I'm more than happy for him to start roaming, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. See, actually, Lee Sin hasn't gone back just yet. I'm assuming you're going to see that quite soon. Picking up that Rift Scuttle in the top lane. Going to give PLR Rice a little bit of safety from Mr. Le Big Mac. Fantastic name. On this Nunu. See, he picked up a second Dorans, actually.
Oh, here comes
Roysaurus.
He's ready for it. Doesn't have. Oh!
Oh, the charm lands!
It does, the Q lands as well.
Oh,
I think he was anticipating the flash, but the flash was on cooldown from the level 1.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think Royce was trying to go full Mad Life there and predict the flash, but unfortunately, as you said, Seren doesn't actually have a flash up, so a little bit of miscommunication there. CS actually across the board is pretty even, though.
It is, yeah, and as well, like this GP in the mid lane, he has been laying down a bit of poke onto Cocktails, but he's sustained it quite well. He only had to burn one pot in the first couple of minutes in that lane, and you really expect the GP to be laying down more damage early on, but he was, you know, bank, getting a Q on those minions, making sure he was getting some gold in. And it's enabled the Ari to stay a little bit longer maybe than he could have if he'd just been dedicating those Qs purely to the Ari. Yeah, and
I think it's safe to say we expect it. Ooh, this is interesting actually. We see the Poacher's Knife pick up on Nunu. He is looking for some hardcore countering. I have a feeling this is one of the first matches I've ever seen this item picked up.
It is, yeah, but it's All-Stars. You can afford to, and as
can.
well, he's going to look to invade an awful lot. It's Nunu at the end of the day. This is what he lives for, is to get into that jungle, take away it all, and then appear out of nowhere and gank a lane from behind, and they just don't expect it to happen. And with that 1-0-0, he is already slightly ahead. Hopefully we begin to see him make use of that very soon.
Yeah, and actually, we know Lee Sin as a sort of champion that's very joyful. Well, Roysaurus is looking to go into this bot lane.
If he lands this grab, this will be really impressive. But it looks like the block is perfect there from Lana Del Bay. Does block it out, but takes a bit of damage herself. The heal burnt by Carly Bay Jepsen. Maybe not necessary, I don't feel.
No,
but
maybe a little preemptive. I think they maybe expected that.
It's not wrong to be afraid of the
right, of course, yeah.
Stage.
Given how many hooks have landed before, they are a little bit scared. As Roysaurus goes forward again.
It does look so close. Lana Del Bay goes in very, very deep. The grab does miss. He's now out of mana as well. That's all he can contribute to this fight. Lana Del Bay goes quite low, but won't drop down from that one. A lot of damage being returned onto Roysaurus there. And in the top lane, here comes the Nunu. Oh, that was very, very nice escape there by Pilar Rice on that Poppy. Well played.
Yeah, fantastic use of the knockback and flash there. Does manage to get himself away safely from that gank, but crucially, he doesn't have a TP, so if he does choose to stick around, he's going to be chunked pretty hard. And he's now a gank target again for this new. Ooh, that hook.
That's him flat out of mana though. He'll have to really start being a bit more conservative about that now if he wants to stay in lane. Also, probably have to go back. As he is going to go back, actually. Probably have a purchase.
Ooh, early dragon from the CC. Seen Nunu in the top lane. And nice. Good pickup for the blue team here. It's definitely going to help Poppy scale into this mid and late game even better than she already does. Once she survives this early game, gets her ultimate, and finishes that Trinity Force. We always talk about this Trinity Force power spike from like laners that use it. And once she's finished that, she's going to be able to trade so well with Salamander on this Annie. And she could be such a roaming threat as well. You know, Poppy runs into your lane, charges you, and ults your support. It's pretty scary.
Absolutely. I mean, they do have a lot of lockdown to still keep this Poppy in place. Even if she's invulnerable to damage, they can still manage to stun her. And you can see goes straight in there, but the passive from the Poppy keeping her alive.
I think a lot of people have said this before, but Lee Sin's coming through. Oh, the flash!
Oh, the flash grab goes in. Carly Bay Jepsen caught right out there. Lana Del Bay has gone far too deep, trying to get the return kill, but it's not going to happen. 2 kills across the bot lane there. Double kill coming in for Kalista now, 4-0-1.
Yeah, this Kalista, 4-0-1, looking so scary. But again, it's Roysaurus with the grab. He's doing such an amazing job right now. And okay, I want to see him roam. Go mid, gank hook, gank mid. Sorry, gank top then, and make a full trip around the map. I think he could earn the title of the Explorer, retake Ezreal's position.
I didn't actually see if he used his flash as soon as he came off cooldown there.
Yeah, ooh.
So we'll have to find out and make sure of that one actually, because otherwise he's got some explaining to do.
Actually, Gangplank into Ahri, I'm starting to think a little bit more about this matchup. If Ahri charms you can just, you know, eat on BK. It's a pretty rough matchup for Ahri. We do see Nunu sneaking around. Is a ward in the bush, unfortunately, for Mr. Big Mac, and he's gonna be spotted out, not gonna get something off. So one of the issues with Nunu right now is he doesn't offer much gank assistance. I mean, he walks into your lane, blood boils you, and you clear the minions that little bit faster, but
yeah.
He's mainly based around, if he doesn't get a counter jungle off or benefit your carries in a substantial way.
Oh, 3 of them in the mid lane though.
Yeah.
Here comes Royce round the back as well. Sarah, my friends, you are in deep trouble. Just have flash, but probably won't be able to get away from this one. Does flashes away from the tower actually, horizontal to it, but still going to go down anyway. The Ahri ult comes through and the kill does go across there to Ahri.
Yeah, unfortunately 3 people, a little bit too much from to handle. I actually did like his flash. He saw last time when Royce came mid last time, he tried to predict the flash that he didn't actually have and hooked behind him. So I think the Royce was expecting the same, and so he flashed the other way. Seren flashed the other way completely, and Royce is now having to guess really hard which way he's going to flash next time around. I'm assuming we're going to see him in this mid lane again. It's already the second time he's been there.
So he's been going quite long. I'd love to see that bring it down. That would have been a bit in this game. It's not going to happen either way. The Poppy in the top lane actually, she opted to go and get a longsword earlier on instead of going for that mana crystal or boost or something on those lines. Maybe because she didn't have enough gold when she went back, but that's going to have slowed down that early power spike. She really needs to start dominating this end in the top lane. We've already seen that once she goes below half health, passive does kick in, she takes significantly reduced damage from Annie, which is why Annie hasn't been able to all in her and burst her down just yet.
Yeah. Either a Flash Tibbers or that, Leona ultimate. They have a good possibility of turning this around.
I mean, just because the Grace is necessarily behind now, it doesn't mean when it comes to the team fight that the AoE damage coming in from the Annie, maybe even the Nunu ults as well, plus the Blood Bowl that they're going down onto the Graves.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's definitely going to give him a lot of power in these fights as well as the Leona passive, actually.
Yeah, the Blood Boil is going to give him that little bit of boost of power. Oh, Seren's getting dived here.
They're going to go in for it here in true All-Star style, trying to go deep. Looks like they don't really want to go for this one there. Pilar does have his ultimate, so they could go a little bit deep if they want to. Royce comes charging in, and his flash is up. Oh! He does use the flash. I'm impressed. He did actually use the flash on point there as well.
Nice roam from Royce. Just ultra trying. Oh, Pilar Rice needs to be careful.
But they're going on to go big match. Right indeed. The big back, despite being quite fed and quite tanky, it's still not going to be enough to just pull down.
This is probably might be 2 towers here actually for side of Team Red. No, Gangplank ultimate used. Good use of that to clear out this wave. Force the blue team back. They are pretty low, so wouldn't want to risk a fight now that the Bale. Oh, they're looking to go in actually.
A double knockup lands down. Carly Bay just going very low. The grab also pulls in Albane into the fight as well. Sorry, Seren I should say. But they're all going so low here. 2 kills going across the Bros team right now. They're all very low and need to get out of this jungle very quickly in a very dangerous situation. And he doesn't have flash, but does have stun up. She instead chooses to back off and leave that one.
Yeah, a nice TV from Salamander. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get in range to get that Tivus down, and you know, unfortunately, they don't again get the team fight that they would be looking for. Oh, the charm does land. I assume they're just going to back out. Oh, is he going to go? He's going!
Oh, he's got the kill as well. Fantastic play. Kick. Lana Del Bay gets kicked back as well. This will surely be a kill going across to the Ahri. Well played, Sukash there.
Fantastic play. Salamander did have a stun up, and there was a slight possibility of an outplay there, but a great flash straight away from Leona secures the kill for his team. And now 12 kills to 3 and sitting at nearly 4,500 gold lead. They're also now looking at their second dragon of the game. Things are starting to get a little bit dicey for Team Bolt.
And you've actually seen the Blitz try and pick up the distortion boots as well here to really live with it on that vomit. More flash grabs.
Yeah. He is looking for all those flashy baits. Oh, like Carly Bay Jefferson needs to be careful. Royce sniffing around for another hook. You know, maybe we might see him go work in a brothel sometime. Class A hooker.
Oh, you.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Anyway, as it stands now, the Bro team have got a hell of a lot of kills in that carriage right now, so it's very scary. Only Pilar in the top lane losing out in that grudge match, but as it stands, all he has to do is ult someone and dive. His team have got so much damage to put down on top of them, especially when he's taking tower aggro as well. There's just no worries, so they can go as deep as they want and get as many kills as they want as well.
Right, and I'd actually like to see here Seren go a little bit tankier after his Trinity. I think the Trinity Force is very important for him. It's going to give him a lot of this early game presence that his team needs right now. But as it gets slightly later, there's a lot of damage on the side of Team Bro, and if he can just get caught, oh, Roysos with the hook. Almost. Very close. Salamander with his happy feet is going to get away from that one. But yeah, I think Seren probably wants to look towards Sling like a warm-up. Oh, Suka's going in, looking to go in here. Doesn't have his flash available, so can't get behind Seren. Now that he's used that ward.
You imagine when they go back to Warrior, there's going to be a lot of, oh, you got carried by your team here.
Yeah,
Can you imagine seeing it?
I think that's the beauty of Allstars. There's going to be a lot of banter between these guys. They do know each other pretty well. You know, they're all regulars in the Oh, Roysos again is up top.
He really wants
to get the hook though.
He really wants to shut down their one carry potential here. The stun goes down, but Pilar Ross, we spoke about this all earlier. He can go over as deep as he wants. Doesn't have mana though, so can't go too deep. But the Q damage with that sheet is crazy, and he's just going to walk away from this one with the kill.
Again, we've seen Roysos. He's been part of 11 of his team's 13 kills. That's about 85 to 90% kill by his team. Good for Team Bolton though. They are going to trade a tower in this bot lane. Unfortunately, you know, they are going to lose one in reply in the top lane. So, Suka's found Mr. the Big Mac. I don't think he wants a part of this though. This is risky.
Despite him taking that poach, just know he hasn't managed to get too deep into the blue jungle purely because of the pressures they're putting down. This roaming Blitzcrank is so scary. I mean, we saw how tanky he was when he was 1-0-0. They grabbed him and he just got dropped.
Right, and also this Ari sitting at 3-0-3 right now. She's obviously the closest, or generally going to be the closest person who is going to be near Suka or Mr. the Big Mac. So he hasn't really had the opportunity, as you said, to make use of this poacher's life. And I think that's a little bit unfortunate because I wanted to see how it works out. A flash!
Oh, the flash grab lands as well. Salamander goes so low. Can't do a thing. Gets knocked up so many times. We can't even count the days of the week. And everyone else is dropping down as well. Lana Bay's got a kill back for his team there. And another kill goes down. It's working quite well, but indeed there is still the cluster sit here. She's trying to get some damage down, but it's not good enough to pick up another kill though.
In the end, actually, a 2-for-1 in favor of Team Bolton. That was what they needed to get back into this game. Roysos could maybe go a little too deep with his flash, but I admire his commitment to his promise. And Morbidly beasting at 5-5. I think crucially he survived, so they were able to sort of disengage. This Kalista is very, very scary right now. Oh, the
true damage comes back through, but oh, the team goes in. Pilo goes in deep and picks up the kill. Probably just going to walk out there in true Poppy fashion. No one can kill him, and just the way he walks.
Also
oh, the charm lands again. Another kill across the Cossacks there.
Cox is doing very, you know, he's kind of like Roysos in the sense he's landing these skill shots so well. He does have his flash up though, so you know I want to see it now. Flash charm from Coxes, and then you're going to be joining that group like Roysos in the Flash Club. Then we'll call it the Flash Club.
Is that what we'll call it?
Yeah, we're calling it the Flash Club now. Okay, but you know, a shame that they lost that person there to Pilar Rice with the flash, but Bolton's team looking like they have signs of life in them, that's for sure. Could well be coming back in this game, and we saw them get their their ults down pretty well, much on top of each other in that last fight, and they got what they wanted.
Which is a couple of kills, as you say. Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, we spoke about it in Champ Select as well.
Small steps.
Crit plank.
He's
bought the Zeal. Yes, he's going all the way for the crit. He's really going static shift now as well to make sure those Qs are really smacking
we're going to see an
Infinity
Edge after that.
I'd hope so.
Are we going to see full commitment? Like full commitment?
Well,
go PD.
Now's your time on stage, my friend. Now is your time to show up and deliver.
This Nunu has picked up a Frozen Heart now. Very, very tanky. Does need to be careful, obviously, for Pilar Rice and for Coxes. They're both doing quite a lot of magic damage. Morbidly Beast only the real AD threat right now.
It looks like Roysos is going for Roger's Brawl as well for that even harder engagement. He's got the flaming charge, flash, grab. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic when it actually lands and starts working out for them. I mean, I would love to see Bolton come back and win a couple more fights now to really bring them back into the game. They're not hugely far behind.
Oh, Carly Bay Jepson needs to be careful.
Oh, the dash away gets caught. They were going for the really fancy play with Kalista there, but it doesn't quite come off for them. It doesn't matter either way. They're getting in there, and the fight is well underway now. Everyone's taking a lot of damage, going quite low. Sukai JT is in the right back as well, as is Cossacks as well. They are going to be able to pick up Carly Ray Jepson here. Morbidly a beast. Going to be tearing through the team here with that Rodon's Hurricane. Down comes the damage, a double kill going across to him. Cossacks as well picking himself up a kill. Now unstoppable, and they aren't going to be able to pick up any more kills, but that was well played.
Yeah, but crucially throughout that, I'm not sure if Annie did use a Fib as showing it's not a cooldown. We'll see where she gets back here, but this is going to be a hit. Oh, the hook! Ooh. Flashed away from by Mr. the Big Mac. They are going to get themselves an inhibitor here. Or maybe actually just going to back away after this.
Annie did use it.
Annie did use, oh yeah, it's just this.
There she is now, like, hi guys.
Okay. An inhibitor for Team Bro. This is pretty good for them. Dragon 40 seconds, Baron also spawning in 40 seconds. I feel with this Kalista, they have the ability to rush it down.
Absolutely, given she's 7-0-6 now. She's almost finished. Well, she has got the gold now for that Bloodthirst as
Yeah,
well.
she's sitting on 1500. We'll be able to pick that one up. That's a lot of lifesteal, actually, that she's going to be having, especially if she hits multiple targets with that Runar's Hurricane. And they convert this into another tower in the bot lane. Ooh, no, force away from
Almost.
they
They
got
catch up to Roy Source. Finally, they might be able to bring down the real threat to their team here. The slow start coming down, but the ultimate comes in, drags him away, and he should be able to escape this one. It looks like they will. The skill shot lands to slow down Mr. Big Mac, and they're not going to chase it any further.
Crucially, though, this is probably going to lead to a Dragon for Team Bolton. If they've got Nuno, obviously, very good at securing it. Roy Source too low, I feel, to contest. Morbidly Beast out of mana. Coxic's not quite as healthy as he'd like to be. You know, Healer House doesn't have his ultimate either. Yeah, the Team Bro going to be backing away. As long as Team Bolton have a timer on this, yeah, they're going to see it. They're going to get it. I would assume it's going to be free. Unless Lee Sin looking for the steal.
They really need this Dragon because it's that little bit of extra damage it gives them will be really helpful. I mean, second, third, and fourth Baron aren't absolutely massive, but the rest of it is can we see a steal come in? They are holding off on it here. He could go in. Now's the time to go in and get it. He gets the steal as well. Sucker JT, you absolute hero. Really denying that damage from Bolton's team there. And well played,
yeah, but crucially, Morbidly Beast gets shut down. That's a lot of gold on the side. Oh, they're looking for more engages here, possibly. Royce was in a sticky situation.
And he does have ult up, and she's lurking, but oh no, sorry, it is actually just already dropped it down.
Twice now we've done this, yeah.
Oh, he always catches us out with that cooldown timer.
Man, I'm not sure. Oh, they got
under tower, it might go down. A little bit too tanky with this one. Oh, she's hanging around, taking a lot of damage. And in comes Coxex from the side, picks up one. Maybe I have to pick up the second here as well to get the damage down, and it does go down. A double kill for Coxex.
Yeah. Very nice double kill picked up there. Unfortunately, Lana Del Page has got a little bit too a bit too much tower damage. Meanwhile, PLR Rise pushing this top lane very hard though, looking for that split. You know, Poppy's a great split pusher, and I think this might be a good thing for Team Bro later on, is that if they maybe, yeah, we saw them lose that fight at Dragon, they lost 2 people and get shutdowns onto the side of Team Bolton, but with Poppy building this Trinity Force, she's going to be able to push towers very, very quickly, and no one on the side of Bolton can necessarily duel her with her passive. So it's an insurance policy then. I don't think they need it right now. They're so far ahead, you know, sitting at about 8,000 gold, 7,000 gold lead. 5 towers to 2, 3 dragons up, you know, 2 more in about 12 minutes time. Going to see in that dance for that 5th dragon, if it even makes it that far. You know, they're doing very well. They've got an inhibitor. They could probably look to push these towers down very, very quickly.
Well, let's try and see Bolton go something really risky here. Just
a risky Baron.
They need to make a big play to get back into this game. If they don't, then it's just going to keep going the way it is. And it's quite excruciating to deal with. Another Callisto comes into.
To try and pull off that ballista.
Yeah, they tried it. It didn't quite work out there, but he did flash for
Royce was looking for more.
It's interesting how the support blitz is actually basically the frontline tanky. They're too scared to even engage him and try and blow him up because they know he's too tanky.
Yeah, look at his score. Oh, he's sitting at 3,214 right now. That's a lot.
Righteous Glory as well.
Yeah, he's sitting on a Righteous Glory and a target on his brace. Ooh, what's he, with that Health Crystal Amp Tome, is he going Haunted, guys? I feel like we may be seeing a little bit of AP Blitzcrank.
That would be interesting.
So, it certainly has the gold to do it right now. He's got 7,400. He's 3,000 gold ahead of his opposite number. That is insane.
Well,
oh, Lana Del Rey, you need to be careful, my friend.
The CC stacks land and down he drops as well. Really easy, nice kill there for them.
Yeah, and it is going to secure this red buff. They will get that pick one out. I assume, there we go. They could look to do. Yeah, they're going to go for Baron right now.
And the Baron is underway. They should be able to burn it down quite quickly.
Taking a lot of damage though.
Sucker JT going
where are you?
Needs to be careful. He doesn't get hit by another one of the balance abilities there, but damage is coming in. I'm pretty sure they're going to have to pick this one up quite safely. Nunu is back at base, so there's not really much for steal.
Unfortunately, Nunu was in that bot side. I think he was grabbing blue buff or something, and this is going to give the Baron over to him. They put Carly!
It could have really. Oh, he could. No way! No way!
Annie, get out of there, my friend! Oh, unfortunate.
What were we just saying? There was no chance of a steal, and then that happens.
Carly Bay Jepson, hats off to you, my friend. That was fantastic.
No, hats off to Roy Source for staying true to the promise of grabbing and giving the other team the kill.
Man.
Oh,
he hooked him over the wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
No.
He hooked him in the
Q,
and the Q stole the Baron.
Man.
I thought it when it first happened, but I thought the Baron had about 1500
This is what we said. This is what Team Bolton needed. And they
got it.
Yeah. They needed this Baron. We said they could maybe go for it themselves. They have that Nunu who's able to smite away. And in the end, they don't need Nunu. Against the Callista Ren and the smite from Lee Sin, Carly Bay Jepson picking up the Baron for his team. Absolutely fantastic.
I love how there was a few seconds of silence between us as we were so amazed at what had just happened. No, we were struggling to comprehend it.
We were just so sure that Team Bro were going to get that Baron, and then suddenly out of nowhere.
I couldn't believe it.
Fantastic.
I just... That's what we live for. This is what we live for.
Highlight.
That was
absolute
fantastic.
highlight, yeah. And this is the beauty of All-Stars. Crowd goes wild. Fantastic.
The thing is, you can imagine seeing that sort of thing in the pro game. It's, oh, it's an easy grab, it's an easy kill, but not so easy when they steal the Baron away from you.
Oh, they keep trying to pull off this ballistic combat every time. They're looking. Oh, Royce
got
maybe wants some more.
well, yeah, but he's gone right indeed there. Not really much follow-up from it, though. And then he's too scared of going into this Baron.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Royce will spot the righteous glory. Carly Mae Jepsen's in
You're
trouble.
a bit too far forward, not behind the tanks of his team, but
Oh!
Carly Mae, the nice vision as well. Poppy deletes. He's absolute salamander from the fight there as well. 2 kills going across the Pilo Rouse now. Another kill coming for Kalista, and Gangplank does manage to pick one up in return onto Coxex there. This is a big match to get back into the middle of the fight. It's quite tanky, but I imagine they'll be able to pick this one if they follow it through properly. Lisa just about got the energy for that follow-up queue, and he should go down here, surely. Down he does indeed go.
4 kills, and with these death times, they're going to get inhibited. I don't think they can quite end this game. Carly Mae Jepsen and Lana Del Rey up in about 14 seconds. So not too long. Got to grab that inhibitor, and they wipe the Baron pretty much obviously.
Gangplank going for the Infinity Edge, as we said. I'd love to see him just one-shot crit Sukaj now. That'd be fantastic.
Can Gangplank ultimate crit? I can't remember.
I
don't think it can. Yeah, just as cute. So looking for maybe the snipe with the ultimate. Man, that Baron not been able to do all that much with it. Unfortunately, you know, fantastic steal and all, but they just, I think at this point they're too far behind, and crucially the people on Team Bro who are fed. I mean, okay, I guess most of them are pretty fed, but you know, Morbidly Obese on this Kalista, 8-1 and 11. Coxers on this Ari, 8-2 and 11. The carries are the ones doing all the damage, and there is a little lack of damage, I guess. Seren has to be very far forward if he wants to turn off that backline, but he's too squishy to be able to do that. And unfortunately, he hasn't got the lead that he might have wanted on this game. Oh, the flash grab! Oh, they get it!
They do land it off indeed. He gets called out, Lana Del Rey. Not necessarily the target they want here.
Turn around.
Turn it back round. 2 kills coming in for Salamander.
Oh, they're going to want to keep going.
He's going in hard. Will pick up his counterpart. They've got a true grudge going on between there because he's killed in both fights now. First target going down was him every time. And Morbidly Beast, the ult doesn't land, but the damage is being returned and double kill coming in for the Kalista there. And this is what we expected to see. 3 kills going across the Bro there. Only Big Mac left up now.
Interesting to know actually Poppy's build. She's gone.
Luden's Echo.
Yeah, first time Trinity Force, then he got a Sork Shoes, which Sork Shoes is pretty reasonable. She does an awful lot of damage with that devastating
damage.
smash. Yeah. Luden's Echo gives her that burst as well. She does scale fairly well off AP. You know, you see a lot of full AP Poppies. And she just, you saw her decimate Salamander there. And he didn't even get time to Zhonya's that fight. She's like, oh, put down, I'm dead. And that's going to be the 4th Dragon of the game. Going over to Team Bro, now sitting at a 9,000 gold lead. Stuff's looking pretty grim, actually. And I'm very happy they pulled that Ballista combo off, though.
Oh, well, they've tried it a couple of times. It hasn't quite worked out, and now to see it work once has been fantastic.
I mean, to be fair to them, this is the first time they've played together, so it's quite hard, actually, to pull off. You know, this requires very good timing, and we've seen it a little bit in the LCS from, you know, the likes of Atom and Douglas. Very well-known bot lane duo, of course. Hopefully they get one more out of this one, but how do you see Team Bolton being able to come back into this one, or do you think it's how long they can stall really and make miracles happen at this point?
It certainly is at this stage.
Oh, this might be the miracle they need, though.
Oh, nice catch across the wall from Lana Del Rey. The ults do come down. Royce's going incredibly low, and he will get dropped down.
Whoa,
that
the
damage is horrific. Down he goes as well, 1 for 1 across the map.
That shouldn't be shown on screen. That's horrific. I mean, come on, man. Okay.
Pretty dirty.
This is, you know, they trade kills across the map, but crucially when your AD carry goes down, you know, for your support, trades you'll probably take most times of the day. So things looking very good. I'd definitely put it that way right now.
I think as the game goes on, Bolton will begin to get stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
Gangplank can crit probably Kalista down to a third of a health with 1 shot. It's about getting the opportunity to land that Q down, and without it, they're not going to be able to win any of these fights because they really need to make sure they've got like Krista first. She's 10-1-13 now. You know, she's got 3 fully clean items.
Oh, Poppy's going in.
He now goes in deep, and he's going to keep going for it as well. Gets the Ignite down, actually. Will drop. Unlucky there.
Legendary Poppy.
Oh, so dirty.
It is
9-2-5.
And this is the thing with Poppy. Oh, the flash Tibbers. Does he catch Morbidly Obese?
Morbidly Obese is what they wanted to get on there. The CC chain does land him down. And down he drops as well. The kill going across to Salamander. Pilar Royce, though, even without his ults back in there, doesn't have the ult for any more devastating smashes. So it's all down onto Cossacks here on the side to get these kills. And Lana Del Rey will have Royce is here as well. Does he have flash? No, he doesn't. Unfortunately, they couldn't have got Big Mac there as well, though.
I think they might be able to end this here. Mr. Big Mac going to have a very rough time. He's itemized pretty much full armor at this stage, and against, you know, 3 magic damage sources.
maybe didn't quite have the minions, so Poppy may have something to say about this one with that Trinity Boss. He's going for Mr.
They
Big
go
Mac.
for it. They are indeed trying to find the tower. Does not do enough damage to Pilar Rice. And down goes Big Mac as well. Oh.
Crit Plank, this is your time.
This is your time to shine.
Can he one-shot Ari?
I don't think they want to risk it.
No, they are going to back out for this one pretty wisely. They have a pretty big wave in the spot lane. Push up. Ooh, the TP actually from Annie. Going to try and look for this tower, but Lee Sin is on the way shortly. You're going to be able to get this one. No. Ooh, Lee Sin's flanking. I think this tower may go down.
She's sticking around for it. Waiting for the Calista to catch up, so they can fight as well. And that's a lot of damage coming down. God.
Oh, what would it be
very,
the other way,
very
though?
low. They're in need like a couple of auto attacks there from the Calista.
Okay, this is Mission Impossible. Someone cue the theme tune.
Do you want to start singing?
I'd rather. Oh, the hook. Royce steals that one
grab.
with the hook. He did flash. He flashed.
He did flash.
Good, a good kill secure, you'd say there. You know?
Absolutely.
I'm not sure the rest of the team was probably going to get that one. So, as ever, good support player. Kill secures this kill for his team. Guys, if you're in solo queue, obviously you want to be doing this, securing the kills. Have I just died?
And by securing kills, you mean find distortion boots and flash grabbing at every other
Yes,
piece.
I definitely mean that. And this is going to be the second Baron of the game. Hopefully the first one actually going over to Team Bro.
Well, Carly Bay Jets, now's your time to get over towards that Baron to try and get
on
this
the other
steal
side
away.
of the map though, unfortunately. Oh, okay. They're going to wait out the gangplank. Oh, I would have. Yeah.
Oh, those are going for it.
That was close.
That would have been hilarious.
Would have
been hilarious.
I don't think MDD on this Lee Sin would be very happy with himself. He lost 2 Barons, just one to Gangplank Ult, one to Graves Q, but Royce also look at.
Oh.
Unluckily. Unfortunately.
You need Smite Crank for that.
Yeah, undercover minion, which you didn't quite see. They're going to have to push this one in, actually, you know, with this Baron of Royce.
They can very go for the end. He's charging in. Oh, they don't manage to land it, unfortunately. A little bit preemptive on those Calista ults, I think, for this combo to really go off well.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, crucial. Oh, Dandelion going in. He's going to get dropped.
On it's over. Just get dropped. Pilar Rice also getting dropped down incredibly low, and down he does indeed go. Another kill picked up there as well. Looks like some 2 kills being traded across now. Royce also picks up another kill as well, and they're still pushing that.
Nice
fantastic kick from Lee Sin goes in there. Carly Bay Jets being zoned up by Royce Horse at the back, and it's allowing the Calista to get all the damage down in the back line she needs to. The grab does miss, but it's now 4v3. What can they do?
With these Baron up minions, they may want to look to end, actually. You know, Pilar Rice is a good pusher, but maybe not. Oh, Suka maybe
go down here for a crit. Oh, maybe not. Carly Bay Jets pick up the kill instead. He's got that Player and King now, so he's doing more damage. And Ingo's missing the big one. A tank is in there, but he gets dropped. And without that front line, there is not much the Bolton can do to save this one.
Whoa, the art damage at this stage. 12-2 and 12 RA, 12-2 and 15 Calista.
They're going to keep going
probably
for
going
it
down here as well, yeah.
Nice crit damage though. Just quite a
lot of damage, yeah.
It's not going to be enough though, and the Annie doesn't have the flash to get in there and get the kill either. She gets grabbed in instead though. That's as good as a flash for her here. She could turn and get a kill, but doesn't manage to sort of Mobilia Beast. The triple kill for Calista, and that's going to be it for game 1 of the All-Stars.
It's going to be game 1 of this best of 3 going over to Team Bros. Mobilia Beast executes himself on Fountain for the nice execute gold over on Salamander as they start BMing in front of Fountain.
They don't want to win. They're having too much fun. As are we.
No, we're having a fantastic time. It's been such a great game to watch. And Royce Horse, I feel like Blitzcrank, maybe a banner going into this next game.
Well, there are a lot of hookers in League of Legends. Okay, there's a Nautilus.
Oh, it's Nautilus. Nautilus, Blitzcrank.
Exactly, yeah. So surely he's going to get at least one.
I don't hope so, but maybe they target him out as the real threat of this team. They're going to plan him out all 3 rounds. Yeah. So, that is going to be it from us on the cast set for now. We're going to hand it over to our analyst, so Excoundrel and Co., take it away.
Hello guys, welcome back. We've got so much to talk about in that game, namely that one player, Royce Horse, with the hooks for days. He did say in his bio that he was going to flash hook every single opportunity that he had, and lived up to that hype right there. We are going to restart the stream very quickly, guys. We have an audio issue that we want to get fixed, so bear with us. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll bring you all of the action from then. Stay tuned.